Hey everyone, we are back with another delete video, which is a game that's a lot like Minesweeper, but it works in 3 dimensions. We are carrying on from last time, so if you didn't see the previous video, take a look, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so let's crack on with the further levels. And you'll see there's a new rule being introduced, which are arrows. Now arrows tell us, if we click on the number, that there are 0 red squares in any of this row, so we can actually get rid. They're all safe. Whereas here, we've got 1 in this row and 1 in this row, so you can see the only overlap is in the middle, so we know that this is going to be a red square and the rest are safe. And I will be using this at the top now. There are no squares at all that are red in any of these going upwards and across. So we can see here this used to be a 1, but now we marked this as red, that's a 0, so all of these are safe. So quite a simple rule, but I can imagine it's going to get quite tricky. Okay, let's take a look. Now remember, zeros are always the most powerful squares, so let's use those straight away. This is 0. We can see, look, it does go across gaps. So this is safe and this is safe. All of these are safe. And now we should be able to use this, hopefully, to our advantage. So we can see there's 1 there. There's 1 touching this one. Let's use that to start with. We've still got 6 left. Now, obviously, yes, it must be that. And now there's a 1 here we can use. It must be this one. And there are none in this entire row now. So let's get rid of these. And this 0 helps us here. And this 1 can only be there. Now, there's got to be something here, maybe. Is this 0? It doesn't. So this is interesting. There's an arrow. It only works down the row. So, for example, this one used to be affected by the 0, but it's not now because there's an arrow. Okay, there's 1 here, so that's got to be this one. And there's only 2 left now. Well, this is a 0, so that's safe, and that's safe. Up here, again, look, this 0 used to affect this one, but not anymore. This 1 must be here. So we've got 1 remaining. Now I can see we don't actually have any zeros across, any squares that have 1 in them. But look, this 1 is touching here, so we can get rid of that. And there's the 1. So this is safe, this is safe. This must be the last one. And we've solved it. So it's already getting more complicated. Let's try the next one. Oh, okay, look, this is the 3D aspect, isn't it? So we have 2, 2, and 0. Well, let's start with the 0, shall we? And now this 0 means we can get rid of all of these. There are 2 touching this, 1 touching that. So this is the best logic. So I'll explain it again. In these 2 squares, we have 1 red square. In these 3 squares, we now have 2 red squares. And look, the only difference is we gained this tile here. And it went from a 1 to a 2, which means that is definitely a red square. This one's safe, this one's safe. And actually this 0 goes here, so this is safe as well. Now here, let's see if this works. It doesn't quite work. So we go over to this way, 1 and 1, and there's 1 down there. 2, okay, there are 2. So there's 2 in this block and this block here. If we look at this 1 and this 2, we have 1 in either of them and 1 in either of those. Now let's just think about this logic for a second. Okay, so I think if this is telling us there's 1 red square here in these 2 squares, and there are 2 red squares in those 4, that means there's 1 red square here and there's 1 red square here. Now the problem would be if there were 2 red squares down this line, there'd be no need for this arrow. So clearly there has to be 1 down here and 1 down there. So I think that means that because we know there's 1 in these 2 squares, there can't also be 1 here. So this is safe. Yes, that does work. Good. So we know that's 5. We're going to have 1 here and 1 there. Ah, look, this is our logic now. So there's 1 in these 2 squares and there's 2 in these 3 squares. So we only gain 1 tile, don't we? It's this one down here, so this must be red. Now look, I've actually missed something down the bottom. This 0 touches here, which really helps us then, because we know that if this is a 0, then this is safe. We've got a 1 here, but we've got a 1 there, so this 1 is taken up by this red. And now look, we've got some zeros. This is going to break us through here, hopefully this one. We can get rid of all of those. There's only 1 touching there, 1 touching here, and 1 touching here. Now we know for a fact. So we think about this 2. There's 1 red down here and 1 red down here. Now there is only 1 square out of these 3 that lights up for this one, and this one, and it's the middle one. So these 2 are safe. Now we've got 2 here, they must be red. 0, so anything touching this we can click off as safe. This is 1, there's only 1 there. Now we've got 3 left, there's only 3 that are left lit up. And look at the top, we've only got 3 left in total. So this is red, red, red. And we've done it finally. Good. Now, yeah, you can see it's hotting up. And if you miss something simple down the bottom, it's going to mess you up completely because we were looking at the wrong path there. Let's try another one. So this line is still in play. There's one here across this entire row. And there are 3 in there. So let's think about this. 3, 1, 2, 3. There's only one that's blank. Aha. So here's the logic. In these 4 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 of them have to be red. So think about it this way. Can these both be red? No. So there's only one safe one here. It has to be in these 2. So one safe one goes in here and one of them is red because look, we've got this one telling us. So we know that this one has to be one of these 2. So that means we can get rid of this one, and this one. That one is forced to be there now. We still don't know which one it's in. It could be this one or this one, but look, we've unlocked a 0. So this is how we're going to get through this puzzle. To begin with, this is a 1, and here we've got 1 there, and 1 there, and 1 there. So think about it this way. There is 1 red square in those 2 tiles, and there's still 1 red square when we add these extra 2 tiles. So these are safe. More 1s. Let's see what that's going to do. Okay, same logic. Look at this. There is 1 red square within those 3 tiles. We keep those 3 tiles and add the 3 above, and there's still only 1 red. So these 3 are all safe. They can't possibly be red tiles. And now let's take a look. Those are the same. Okay, those are the same. Aha, okay. Think about this way. It could be down there though. These 2, okay. Let's think about this. So one of those is red. So we know one of these is red. Only one of them is red. Okay, well this one of those is red too. This is really interesting. This is the breakthrough down here. Look, this one, that has to be red. Now we've got 0s. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. I always misclick. I promise you that I misclicks when I say 2 here. Well, it's got to be these 2. And now this 0 is so helpful. So we get rid of those. Oh, we've unlocked an arrow. Nice. This is 1, so that's red. This is 1, that's 2. So this is part of our classic logic. If one of those is red, and now 2 of these are red, we must have added a red here. And now that's 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Well, it's this one. Has to be. So that's clear. 1, 2. 1, 2. So this is really interesting. This is really interesting. Now, whatever way we think about this, even if the 1 is at the top, which it can't be, by the way. The 1 can't be at the top. Because look, we add a square. We take away this square. So imagine taking away a red square, we get to 0. And we only add the bottom one. So this is safe. And now that's 0, 0, 0, 0 really helps. 0, 0. This 1 must be here. And this 2 must be here. This 1, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, this is interesting. One red tile there. And now 3 red tiles in these. So look, we add 2 extras. They must both be red tiles because we go from a 1 to a 3. So these are red. Now this is 0. 1 is only here. 0, 0, 0. And now up here, this is the only one. This is safe. This is safe. This is safe. That must be red. We've got 3 left, which we knew anyway. So 1, 1, 1. Well, look, this one is helping us, which means that's 0. That's a red. And that's a red. We've solved it. Definitely getting more intricate and more interesting as we go through. Let's try another one. Okay. 2 pyramids almost, inverted and a proper one. Let's start with 0, obviously. Oh, look. Oh, wow. Okay. That's messed with my mind slightly. So this comes across here. So we break into that pyramid. This one, so we only know there's one here. That's not very helpful. And again, we only know there's one there, but again, that's not helpful. So these 2s must do something. Yes, they do. Okay. Same logic as before, guys. I'm going to keep explaining it. There are 2 red tiles in these 4. We keep those 4 and we add 2 extra tiles, but we still have only 2 reds in total. So that means that this is safe and this is safe. And look, I reckon it's going to keep going backwards. It's going to keep going backwards and forwards, I reckon. I think that's what's going to happen. So here, this is awesome. So this one, there's 1 red tile out of those 4. We keep all 4 and add 1 extra one at the top. So this must be red because it goes from 1 to 2. So that extra tile we add must be red. And now look, all of these are blank. So we can get rid, get rid, get rid, get rid, get rid. And 0s are powerful. We love 0s. The power of 0. That's nothing, nothing. I think this is just 1 space now. Yep. This, okay, 1 could go anywhere there. Ah, but look, 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 look. So this is the most powerful way to get rid of tiles for sure. Those 2, one of them is red. These 4 One of them is red. So these two must be safe. Otherwise, this one would have gone up. Now we know that's 0. That's not very helpful. 1, 1, 1, 1. We can't work out which one. So obviously going to have to go over this way. This is interesting. So 1, oh, that's forced. So that there is red, which means that these two are safe. 1 there, 4 there, 1. Aha, okay, look. 1 of those is red. 4 of these are red. So we add 3 tiles. And look, the number of reds goes up by 3. So every single tile we add must be red. Red, red, red. Now that's 0, we can get rid of this one, 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 get rid of this one. Wow, that was a good 0 chain. 1 of those, 2. Okay, look, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now imagine this is the red one. Okay, imagine this is the red one. We get rid of the red one, we have 0, and now we have 2 red ones. Impossible. So this cannot be the red one. I pressed the wrong button. This cannot be the red one. I said it out loud at least, you know I pressed the wrong button. That cannot be the red one. The red one must be here and here. That is not red. Oh yes, look, 1. That's red. That isn't. And now we probably could have solved this earlier. So one of those is red. One of these is red. One of these is red. One of these is red. Okay, so these two don't really help us, but the logic must be here somewhere. So 2 of those. One of those is red. One of those is red. One of those is red. So you think about it, we could have gotten rid of the red and then added a red in one of those 3. These two touch the same ones. This isn't helping at all. So this is the only way we can really do this. That doesn't give us anything. That doesn't. That doesn't. This is the only logic we've got. This 0 doesn't touch here. It's just the arrows that go across the center, the gaps. So let's think about this. We've got 3 left. We have 3 remaining. Oh, look. Come on. The 0's here. They're all safe. This is how we break through, obviously. 2, 1, 1. Well, look. One of those is red. One of these is red. So this extra one cannot be red. It must be safe. There's only 2 there. Oh, my goodness. How did I miss this? Only 1 remaining. Where does it go? Well, there's 0, so that's safe. It goes there. Phew. My goodness. Let's try one more. Let's do it. So 0. We can get rid. Does it go anywhere else? No. 1 here, 0 there. So 0, really powerful. We never ignore a 0. Okay, that's what I've learned from the last one. Never ignore a 0. 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, look. One of those is red. One of these is red. So that's safe. Can't be red as well. 1, 1. I suppose we could get rid of this one as being red and add that one. But there's only 1 here. Okay, interesting. Only 1 there. So this 3, there are only 0s I'm missing. I know I'm like missing a 0. Okay, let's take a look at this. 1 and 1. So it has to be 1 in one of those 2, which means this is safe. Because one of these are a 1. It could be this one is a 1. We get rid of it, and then one of those is a 1, so we don't know yet. Let's take a look here at 1. Okay, so that is definitely a red. Now that's a 0, but it doesn't help us. Look, I've missed this. Look, that's 1, so that has to be red. Freeze this up. 1s are also powerful, it seems, not just 2s. Okay, we've got something here. One of those is red, one of these is red. So we added on this tile without making any extra red, so it's safe. 2, brilliant. They have to both be there. That 0 doesn't help, but this one does. Get rid, get rid. That one obviously has to be there now. We can also get rid of this one. It's safe. Yes, 0s. I love 0s. They make me so happy. Right, they are safe. This one's safe. One of those is red. One of these is red. So this one's safe. Now these 2 must be here. One of those is red. 0. 0. Don't ignore the 0. Get rid of that. There's only 3 here. So they're all red. 1, 2. Doesn't really help me, does it? 1, 2, 1. You can just say 1. 0! I've missed another 0. What is wrong with me? One of these. I pressed the wrong button. Oh. I need to be careful now. I'm going to lose my lives. It's 0. So they're safe. Keep clicking the wrong side. What is going on? Okay. 2, 3. 2, 3. Now look. Yeah, look. This is the only one that's different. So we can't have got rid of a red. Imagine, okay, imagine this. This is red, okay? We get rid of it and add that one. How can we end up back at 3? We'd only end up maximum at 2, even if this was red. So this can't be red. which means these are safe. Don't click the wrong side, Dylan. I clicked the wrong side. I clicked the wrong side because it says 2, so they're red. Oh my goodness. Do you ever have that when you really try and convince your brain, no, it's not that, it's not that, it's not that. And I keep pressing the other one. Now I've only got 1 life left and I've just through misclicks. I've got to be careful. Right, 0. They're safe. I'm scared to click anything now, honestly. 1, 2. 1, 2, I'm scared. This is red. 1, 1, 1, 1. This means that this one cannot be red, so it's safe. I'm talking through everything here. I'm so scared. Look, one of those is red, and then we gain a red. So this one's red. Oh gosh, this one's red. This one's safe. Please don't misclick. Please do not misclick. I've this whole time I've missed a 0. I've missed this 0. What? Oh, this is safe. 1, 1, 1, 1. This has to be red. So it's red. Now this is 0, so it's safe. I'm so scared I'm going to misclick. This is 0, it's safe. Look, there's only 2 mines left. 2 reds. Red. And now look, I have to use this. There's 1 left, please. Oh, I've never been so scared of misclicking in my life. Guys, we're going to finish up there. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let us know if you are enjoying this or not, because we will carry on. We will get to the harder questions and we will continue to misclick and get it wrong, even though you explain it correctly. Thanks so much for watching. Leave us a like if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.